Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be working on a 2020 Kia Sportage that got ceramic coated in November of 2020. And believe it or not, with ceramic, with CarPro's C-Quartz 3.0, believe it or not, this car has been washed one time since the coating in late November and December. And from far glance, it still shines. I went through one non-contact wash. The owner took my advice, but as you guys can see, it's still dirty when you go up close. Like, it's bleeding from the door handles and the mirror. There's a bunch of kicked on dirt. The tires are pretty much dirty, covered in filth, and the wheel wells are also pretty dirty. Another thing the customer pointed out is because they had his works at, they cut the grass while it was wet, and they made it fly all over parked cars. So we have a bunch of this all over the car, so we'll have to pressure wash it. So the outside, we got some good work to do. On the inside as well, it hasn't been washed since, well, he got it brand new in November, 8,500 kilometers ago. So quite a bit of salt to be expected. The mats have to get cleaned. We're gonna have to steam the whole interior. It's quite dusty. Not too mucky overall, but still it's pretty dusty, but it's gonna get shampooed, steamed. We're gonna take off the salt, take off the mats, vacuum of course. Made clean inside those door jambs, because these have never been cleaned, as you guys can see, since December. So we're doing that, decontaminating the wheels, decontaminating the paint, applying the reload, applying the sealant to the rims, Aquapel to the windows. No, with cheap like fibers that they use in their truck material, it's very hard to get stuff out, especially dog hair. So I have a little trick, which is using the drill brush attachment, and you just basically apply it on, you freeze it up, and you vacuum it up. And just like that, with the gel brush attachment and the vacuum, all the hair is gone. Just a quick little pass and steam it, but look at that, it's almost all gone. Amazing. All right, gonna do a little quick vacuuming first, then we're gonna address the salt stains. Now that the initial vacuuming is done, we're gonna get rid of these salt stains with our solution that takes them right out almost. So we just spray this on, let it work its magic, and then we're gonna go with the wet vac and just suck it out. You wanna be careful you don't spray too much, because they do have a lot of electronics, these newer cars, but you do need quite a good amount to take out these salt stains. They're kind of everywhere on the interior, as you can see. That's why it's a good idea to, when you see your carpets getting like filled with water, take it out and just drain it, because this is what leaks over. I mean, in my 3 years of driving now, or 4 years, I've never had salt stains in any of my vehicles, and I drive every day in the winter, so. The reason why I use steam is because it's super safe on all interior parts, and it kills 99.9% of germs. So in this coronavirus pandemic, this is a pretty good way to clean the car, and it doesn't damage anything. It just leaves it like non-greasy finish like it was in the factory. So that's why I like using steam. It's safe, it's good for the environment, it kills germs, and yeah.
Indigo Production.
For the pedals, steam is not enough, so I have to go on my all-purpose cleaner, spray it down, and then I let it soak in. I agitate it with my detailing brush, just like so, and then I usually go ahead and I suck it up with the wet vac. That way we don't ruin as much towels and we keep the towels cleaner, because the pedals are pretty much the dirtiest probably part of the actual vehicle. So we do that. We'll do probably twice more because we don't get it always in the first shot. And there we are after steaming it. It just needs a little dust on at the final touches, but all the salt's been removed, the pedals have been cleaned. We're just going to put like the protector on the plastics, but that's how clean they already got, just with the salt removal and the vacuum. All the salt's gone. Alright, the car has been washed. Now it's time to decontaminate the paintwork with the Iron X, and then we're going to clear the windows after this. So let's go ahead and apply this. I gotta be careful because the wind's blowing it on my A4, which, whatever. I'll rinse it off the A4 anyways after. Guys, the Iron X has been sitting for quite a while, so So now it's time to rinse it off, and you're going to see the water's going to bead, not as much as it will after the reload, but look. See, so it is starting to regain those properties again, especially at the bottom. So the ceramic coating is still there. It's just full of contaminants. That's why it's not beading as much. But look, you see, as soon as you Iron X and rinse off the Iron X, you see the water is sheeting a lot more than it was like 5 minutes ago. So basically, because of the contaminants, it's not allowing the water to shed. Even the windows, look, even the windows are shedding a bit more. But look at this side. We're gonna feel it if we need to. We apply a second layer of Iron X. Depends how bad it is. So I'll have to go feel the paintwork. To seal rims or windows, what I do is I use the Hydro O2 wipeless, and it says it's durable up to 6 months. With my Audi, I got it 6 to 8 on both the rims and the windows. Basically depends on how you maintain it, but it's really easy to use. You just spray it on, just like so. So just like that, before, after. Alright, I'm gonna give everyone a little update. So as of right now, I moved the car in just closer to the garage because we're still waiting for that sun to disappear. If I have to, I will just move the Mercedes and we'll put it in. But we have a shade basically up until the front fenders, so it gives me time to do the windows on the inside, so I still have to do that. I went ahead, I did the tire shine, I cleaned up in the wheel wells, I applied the protector in here. I still gotta go ahead and protect the interior, clean the windows like I said. Apply the top coat. So I'm gonna apply the top coat to the rear portion. I mean, for the roof, most of it's glass, so went ahead and just put like the CarPro Hydro 2 over here. So section there's paint. So to apply reload, we need 2 towels. So the wipe on and then the wipe off, and we need the special formula, which is the reload, which contains more than 5% SiO2, which is the secret. This thing will never focus. This is ridiculous. Here we go. The secret in the ceramic coating. So we're just topping it off. This is actually the top coat, so you just spray it on. Then you work it in to the paintwork with 1 towel. You're gonna see it leaving some nice streaks, which is fine because that comes right off with the second towel. And then you just go with a second towel and you just wipe those off. And there you go. Clean up the bottom. It looks a bit scary at first, never done it before because it does leave all these streaks, but the streaks quickly come off. I can't even focus. There we go. Streaks quickly come off and leave a nice gloss behind. So we'll take this off as well. Look at that. Nice gloss. Top coated, top coated. You don't see much of a difference. It is very reflective, but in the sun you'd see a difference. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Alright guys, as you can see behind me, the Kia Sportage maintenance appointment is finally done. I'm going to show you guys the results. I just finished everything, the top coat, tire shine, and final inspection. And look at that shine compared to what we had this morning. Incredible. I mean, you can see my Fiat and the S3 in the reflection of this paintwork. So I'll just show you guys around the car.